Okay, so I'm here on the stunning Lonely Island Beach Resort, and it's my job to create and cook a special dish for the evening menu. It's easier said than done because they've got a tiny kitchen with a gas frying pan and limited Cambodian ingredients. So this is going to be a huge challenge for me, and I'm nervous to say the least. Okay, so the first day went alright actually. I spent about 10 or 11 hours in the kitchen, ended up making some pork and chicken skewers which went down really well, and the volunteers loved it the next day. So this is the beach we're staying on. It's actually really beautiful and the resort is really nice as well. I'm not sure how real it is though, because the coconut trees I think are planted. If you go around the corner, this is what the beaches look like when they're full of trash. A quick look at where I'm staying. This is the dormitory I'm staying in. It's got a bed and a mosquito net. And then come out the dormitory, we can see the start of the kitchen and the restaurant. This is inside the restaurant. It's all made of wood and it looks really beautiful, especially in the sunshine. And then towards the end you can see the beach is like right there. And this is the awesome little kitchen where I spend most of my time. So for tonight's special we had a fillet of barracuda with vegetables and sauté potatoes. This is a barracuda, it's all caught fresh, so I get to gut it and fillet it. And then here's the final product. It's coming up to a full moon, so I managed to get some great night photos. And then today we got in some red snapper and sweet lips. And here is the ice boxes where we store it all. So here it is to prove I did actually do it. We wrapped the whole thing in tin foil and then cooked it on the barbecue. Okay, back to my beautiful mug again. So being on a beach, I do a lot of kayaking, a lot of like stand-up paddleboarding. I did a lot of snorkeling the other day, which was great, seeing all the tropical fish. I even saw a little cuttlefish, which was really cool, and some sea urchins, which look really beautiful. But it's all water-based activities. So I got nothing on my camera. It's all on my waterproof camera, which is why you get to look at my face instead. So some pictures of me lying on a beach. Pictures of me wearing my snorkeling gear. Pictures of me wearing my chef outfit, which is upside down. And another picture of the beach. Another special I did was a hunter's chicken and chips, although they said the western ingredients are too expensive, so I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to cook. And then went to the beach bar after, and this is another night shot I got. So there's this awesome swing that goes over the sea when the tide's in. I found out the sea is actually about 27 degrees and the outside temperature is usually around 27 degrees as well, so sometimes it's actually warmer in the sea than it is outside. Quite often we go out to the fishing boats just off the coast, and then we can pick up the fish or whatever you need for tonight's special. Here's a picture from on the boat, and this is what we picked up, some prawns and crabs and stuff which I prepared for the special. We then took the 45-minute walk down to the local village of Prex Vey, which is the first time I've seen a proper Cambodian village as opposed to all the cities and stuff. And here's an example of some scaffolding I found in a temple. This is a Khmer bloke climbing the coconut tree to get some coconuts. I don't know how they do it because I tried and I got about half a metre off the ground. Apparently they use muscles that you wouldn't usually use. Here's a picture of some of the volunteers playing cards on the platform, and this is a picture of my mosquito bites. I actually counted 204 on both legs. I escaped the kitchen as well and ended up clearing some land instead, so I've been doing that for the past few days. My solar panels come in super handy because I haven't used a plug socket in 2 weeks. And here's a beautiful picture of the sunset, and of course me chilling with a nice pina colada. At night they have some plankton which glows in the sea, but this is the only picture I could get on my phone. And then of course high exposure at night means I can get pictures like this as well. I asked on my last day off, which means I could spend the entire day lazing around on the beach and playing with the stand-up paddleboards and inflatables and all the other toys they've got. And then in the evening we lit a bonfire and got pissed. which probably wasn't a good idea because the boat ride the next day was really rough and everybody was sick. I ended up having to sleep for like 3 hours just to get through it. Finally decided to take a ride on a tuk-tuk, and then I spent the rest of the day walking around Chinookville, having a look at the beach, and then I decided I'm going to treat myself to some barbecued spare ribs for dinner at a whole $4. So this is quite cool. Here's a picture of a tropical beach paradise on Dad's wall, and here's a random picture I took which is pretty much the same photo.